Alright guys, so I wanted to do another bath time chat, and as you can currently see, I am in the process of dyeing my hair. No, I don't use a stain repellent or anything like that. I go all in. Most of the time I barely use gloves, so it's probably gonna stain, but that is quite okay. I will deal with it. Deal with it all the time. Anyway, so it's time for another bath time chat, and I've been watching Facebook videos and all this stuff, and it really got me thinking about what I want to talk about, and that is actually I want to talk about insecurities. And coming from me, I actually have a whole bunch. It's, you know, I think everybody does. Everybody has at least one major thing they're insecure about. For me, I have a ton of little things that I'm insecure about, and we're gonna go through the list and talk it all out. So be right back, guys. Okay, so I've had a lot of time basically learning from people that I meet, and I think anybody that you meet, you have a chance to learn lessons from them. And I have been very blessed with some of the people that I have met in my life that are constantly teaching me that it is okay to be who I am and to accept who I am. And for the longest time, I really didn't have that. The first time that I really made a friend that stood out face to face, that I felt like I could be myself with, I was already 25 or 26 years old. And she came into my life and she changed a lot of things. It was really with her that I started accepting myself and realizing that maybe other people could accept me too. She is the first woman that I've ever had a what I call a crush on, but I really think it was deeper than that. She's more of an inspiration for me. And you know, she's just, we don't talk all the time anymore, but her friendship and just having her in my life has affected me in such a way that I learned that, you know, it was something that I really needed. And she made me take a look at myself and who I am, and slowly and surely I've started to accept who I am. When I first met her, I was probably at my highest weight. I was like 375. She befriended me anyway. I felt like she was the first person who didn't judge me. I felt like she honestly did care about me and liked me even. She could see, I felt like anytime I was with her, she could see past my physical appearance, which has always been an issue with me, and she could see into my soul, and it really, really helped me. And it's something that I still am so blessed to have had her in my life for. That being said, since I've known her, I have lost weight. I've actually gone down to 320, which is where I've plateaued at. I'm having a big problem like hitting that. But with the weight loss has come more insecurities. My weight has shifted, and I was at such a high weight for the majority of my life, at least after puberty, that my skin has stretched out. So I have really bad stretch marks all over the place on my arms, all over my body. My skin is loose, it is not tightened, and I use lotion and I use moisturizing body wash and everything else. But the fact of the matter is that my skin's just loose. You can't lose that much weight and not have loose skin. My breasts sag, and that's something that I'm dealing with. You know, it's something that I've considered getting fixed through plastic surgery, but right now I don't have the money for, so that is something that I'm living with. And I rely very heavily on push-up bras and things like that to make me feel okay with myself. But let me tell you something, it's okay to use those things. It's okay to feel like you need a little extra help. I have scars on my face right there from chicken pox. I have facial hair, and I have Native American ancestry, so my hair is extremely dark and extremely thick, and my facial hair shows that. You know, I've been shaving my arms and my legs since I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. I'm not a huge person into body hair, not condemning anybody who is. I think some people it's so beautiful on, but for me it just doesn't work. I have my insecurities. I always wanted my teeth to be longer because I show too much gums when I smile, and for the longest time I wouldn't smile. I wouldn't smile with my mouth open. I have very red skin. I don't go out in the sun very often. When I do tan very easily, but having had somebody in my life who I was close to pass away from skin cancer, and I have known women who are very, very young to get skin cancer, I don't go in the sun, and when I do, I use like the highest SPF that I can find. So I keep a very reddish complexion. And I'm always insecure about that because I'm never going to, you know, I'm pale and fair when it comes to it, but it always looks weird on me because I have the red skin. I have small eyes and people always tease me about them. I mean, not like good-natured, but when I smile, my eyes disappear. If I laugh, my eyes disappear. I have a very weird side profile and a double chin that I can't get rid of, no matter how much weight I try to lose. I also have fat on the back of my neck that's very weird. I have little beauty marks that I think are weird. Yeah. I mean, I definitely have things that, and I feel weird about my height. Like, I'm 5'2", 5'3"-ish, depending on where you are. And it's just like that in-between height. Like, I know so many friends who are really short. They're so cute because they're so short. Then I have friends who are really tall and are absolutely stunning. And I fall in between and I kind of feel like, God, even my height is awkward. And we're not even getting into the social insecurities that I have or anything like that. This is just physical insecurities that I have. I hate my nose. I feel like my nose is big. And it's taken me a while to realize that it is all okay. I'm not even sure when it officially happened, but I just don't care anymore. I don't care what people think. And I want to spread that. I mean, I do care what people think, and I want to spread the message of positivity. And, you know, I see so much hate in the world, and more often I see my friends hating on themselves, and it's so weird to me because I can take a step back and look at my friends, and they are some of the most beautiful people in the world. And I'm realizing that some of the most beautiful people, the most beautiful souls and beautiful minds have the biggest insecurities, and it really gets them down. And it's not right. Like, you can't look at you from another's perspective, from somebody else's eyes. But if we could, what would we really see? Like, does physical appearance really matter that much? Because I can't think of one person where I've actually stopped and gone, oh, they're so ugly. Like, I can't even think of one person who I honestly thought was ugly. So what if we're worrying about our physical appearance more than other people are, and it's causing our own anxiety? Like, just the other day, I really need to shop for new work clothes because my pants literally are falling off. I'm still wearing a size 28 pants, even though I'm really like a size 22-ish. And I keep wearing the 28s because I almost don't feel like I've earned the right to step down in size. And I know that sounds weird, but it's a thing. It's just a mental thing with me. And I try going shopping and I see cute clothes in size 18 and 16 and 14 and I'm not there. And I'm working on it, but I'm not there. So I feel, you know, it makes me feel worse about myself. And I just stopped to realize maybe we put so much emphasis on physical appearance when it doesn't matter. And I'm not talking about makeup or anything like that. I'm talking about when you are so insecure, it hurts your social life. It hurts the way you're living. And the biggest thing that I can think of is I've been in love, and I mean true love, with this same guy since I was 11 years old. And I was always worried that I was not good enough for him because I physically was not pretty. I didn't have the look that guys want, right? Well, I don't know if he does care about that. I honestly don't. But I don't care anymore myself because I'm happy with who I am. And it's taken a long time, and some people will never reach that area. But I am happy with who I am. I am slowly starting to learn to accept myself, and I'm not accepting unhealthiness. I know there are people out there who are going to go, oh, you're overweight, you need to lose weight to be healthy. I want to be healthy, but I'm still going to accept myself in the meantime. My big nose, saggy boobs, all of it. And I don't know when it clicked, but I'm okay with it. But more than anything, I want other people to know that it is okay to be who you are, to show your flaws, whatever they are, because the flaws are what makes you human. Nobody is going to go out there and just be perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. It's in our imperfections that the beauty lies. And I think we all need to know that. And it's something that I didn't even really know myself. And I don't know if I still fully grasp it. I have days where I'm like, yes, I'm sexy, I'm confident, I got this. And then I have days where I don't feel like anything. Like, I just feel like crap. It happens to all of us. But we can't live in those days anymore. Because living in those days is going to mean that you're not really living at all. And we were not meant to live defeated. And I've seen that, and I don't know where, but I saw it. And I really couldn't agree with it more. We live in an age where anxiety and mental illness, depression, it's running rampant. We judge ourselves harsher than anyone else in the world does. And it's time to take a step back and realize that we can change the world, which means we can also change ourselves and how we feel. And I'm not saying people with mental illness can fix that. I suffer from depression. I'm actually on medication for it. And sometimes I feel like it helps and sometimes it doesn't. I feel like I have extreme anxiety and I can't fix that. There is no magical cure. I can't just let that go. But what I can do is try to accept who I am and learn to accept others for who they are, and maybe show them that it's okay. No matter what you are, who you are, it's okay.